Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is your girl, Shay Samuels. As usual, you are joining me right here for the weekly motivations on Monday. Join me every Monday at noon. If this is your first time joining me, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. Again, I thank God for these opportunities that I have to be a part of your week, to get you motivated, to get you to see things differently, to these videos help you to understand the lighter side of what we go through on an everyday basis. Today's message is all about obstacles. Do not let what you see in front of you stop you or distract you. Do not let what you see in front of you stop you or distract you. We all encounter distractions on a daily basis, no matter if it's traffic, if it's something happening in the morning, if it's when you get to work. What you see with your eyes can really determine how your day and sometimes your week starts. And it's unfortunate, but we're human. I'm just going to tell you that you're human. So these things happen. But I wanted to tell you about an experience that I had a few weeks ago, and I've been wanting to do this message, but to everything there is a season. Amen. So I was actually driving down the road, and where I live, there is a train track, and I hate when this train track comes. I really do. I hate when the train track comes or the train comes on this track, because it can take almost what seems like an hour for this train to go by. And it seems like it's always there when I come. And I feel like whenever I hit this track, the little lights come on and the little hand comes down, and I know that I'm in for a wait. Amen. And so I would consider this train my distraction. It was only up until a few weeks ago. I actually was not in the same place that I was in, but the same train track again stretches miles and miles and miles. This same train track actually came on in another area that I was in. And so I decided that I was going to sit there for just a few, but I knew that there was another way that I could take. Amen. Somebody knows where I'm going with this. I knew that there was another way I could take if this train took too long. And so I was the first car in the lane waiting for this train to pass us. And I decided maybe after 5 or 10 minutes that I was going to just do a U-turn, turn around, and go back the way that I came. And it probably would have been a little bit longer, but not as long as waiting for this train. Amen. And so as I did the U-turn, as soon as I turned my car around, the lights of this train track stopped, and the belt of the train, or the rail of the train track, went up, which means that the train had ended. And guess what? I did that U-turn probably seconds too soon. Somebody knows where I'm going with this. I did that U-turn seconds too soon. And so I thought about that. We turn around way too soon. We get distracted by something that's in front of us, and we think that this thing is going to take so long. We become impatient. We think we have a better way. We know that we have a better way because we've taken that way before and it worked. But this season of your life, let's just tell you, for this week, the obstacles are going to come. You may have to sit there and be patient, because it may just be a second away before that train rail lifts up and those lights go off. And you now have to go all the way around the circle that you started, the pathway to yourself, the pathway for yourself, and the pathway that is known to you, just to get where you could have gone if you just waited 5 more seconds. 5, not 5 minutes, not 5 hours, not 5 months, not 5 years. 5 more seconds. Had I waited 5 more seconds, I would have been able to go past that train track, be the first car to go past that train track. Now, I will tell you this. I did turn around, but by the time I turned around, the line was so long that I had to wait when I was number 1 in line. So I'm going to leave it there. I am going to leave it there. Distractions are going to come this week. How are you going to handle it? Some distractions, you are just going to have to be patient. You're going to have to sit there, because if you do that U-turn way too soon, you are probably 5 seconds away from getting to the next part of whatever that day holds for you. Okay. So let me just say this. Do not be distracted by what you see in front of you this week. That is your weekly motivation. This is your girl, Shay Samuels. How can you connect with me on social media? Shay Samuels on Facebook, or Shay Sams, SAMS, on Instagram, officially Shay Samuels, right here on YouTube at Shay Samuels, on Twitter, Nashay14, Nishay 14, and on Tumblr, officially Shay Samuels. These messages are going to go all out today. It is Monday. This is your Monday motivation. I want you to share this to motivate someone else today to just not be distracted by what they see in front of you. What better time to do a motivational message but on Monday, because that's when all the distractions happen. But now you'll know how to handle it throughout the course of your week. I love you so much and want to thank you for just taking the time out to spend with me this Monday. Mwah.